Today's presentation is about finding inner peace in turbulent times. For years, I advise my clients on their spiritual journeys, helping them to lower stress levels and help them to build coping mechanism and helping them to build a resilient mind. And today I feel that I need to do this teaching is popular among my clients for the past few months. Here we go. How to find inner peace. In this presentation, I will give you 4 points, 4 easy steps that you can take, any one of you, and find the peace and find the calm and stop feeling the burnout and stress of everyday life. So we can look at any system as the family of blocks. You can look at the human body and would say, for example, block number 1 is your brain. Block number 6 is your lungs. Block number 4, this is your heart. And these different systems in your body, they always compete for nutrients, for vitamins, for oxygen, as all these blocks in the country, in the society, compete each other. They compete for attention, to get more members. They compete for the news attention. They compete for power. And we all belong to one block or another. It's based on our set of our beliefs, how we incline a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. It doesn't matter. But we always belong to the block. In the harmonious society, in the functioning country, in the functional human body, there is a constant flow of intelligence and information between these blocks, because without these, the disease will happen. Without these, the harmony is broken. When we developed all these social networks, we thought it's going to unite us, but it doesn't. So, and actually communication between different groups in our society start getting a little bit broken. Many people prefer one Facebook page versus another, TikTok versus Instagram, and it's kind of the communication started breaking up. And then the next stage happened. It is called the isolation. Is when each group has its very confined block. And the blocks stopped communicating. But in each block, the truth is partial. At the current level, the communication is broken. And everyone can relate to this. How many people you blocked because they posted something you oppose? Every time they post something, your blood boils. It is called the isolation. And in this isolated state, each block develop a narcissism. It means that only the information that comes from this particular block is true. But in real world, it is not true. Each block possesses partial truth. And now all the blocks, because they truly believe that their set of morals or their set of information or their set of facts is complete, not partial. They're trying to eliminate everyone else. I mean, everyone else. Each of the blocks in society starts fighting each other. It's a nuclear war. The truth is, we cannot live without each other. The thing is that sometimes people think, what, if this block of people just disintegrates in a thin air, everything will be fine. No, nothing will be fine. Think about the country as the body. And then you'll be able to understand why it's so ridiculous. Yes, your heart might be upset that it is the only one that pumps the blood. And what the brain is doing just sits there and consumes things, doing absolutely nothing. I am sure the muscle cells will be very happy if the entire body will be muscle cells. So is the liver. Why no one else filters toxins out? Let's send toxins to the lungs. Let them do the job. If you think about it this way, it is ridiculous. And this is also ridiculous in the country and in society. Nothing good can come out of this. Because what I described in the human body, when everything attacks everything, it is called autoimmune disease. And it's a horrible disease. You can talk to people who have one, and they will tell you how miserable they are. The question is, do you want to live in a miserable country? Do you want the autoimmune disease? Do you want the war? And how, from the state of the war, we can go back when the country permits the flow of intelligence and information, when the group talk to each other, when the autoimmune disease is gone. Very simple. In Ayurveda, we start with a single cell. You are a single cell in each block of our country. You're the one. And we're going to start with you. When we treat autoimmune disease, the first thing we do, we start feeding the cell with the proper food. And the proper food for you is not just the whole food. The food that you buy and it's fresh and amazing and you can cook something for yourself and your family. Not the processed food over here. The scientific research shows that processed food actually increase the levels of anxiety and stress. Do yourself a favor and eat something good. This is your first step. The second step is the input that you put in your brain and in your soul. Stop going for the information from the social network. It's just the noise. Disconnect. And put for your soul and for your mind things that you really want. Things that you want to become. Books, good podcasts, teachings, meditations. If you think about it all from a different point of view, for example, TV, computers, how much information do you consume? You know that your computer, your TV, has a certain bandwidth, and they cannot accept more bandwidth than they are designed for. But what about your brain? When you overload your brain, it doesn't know what to do. It goes in a state of constant stress. You're not designed, biologically not designed to do this. So disconnect yourself. Don't numb your soul and your mind with brainless and endless TV shows. Go outside. You belong outside. You're designed to get bored. Your brain designed to get bored, to rest, to decompress. And you will see how miracles happen. And you will become your smiley, usual self. A very lovely person. Every person is lovely. Sometimes we're a little bit stressed and become less lovely. But our nature is lovely. And you function better. And you meet your friend who is extremely stressed, and so stressed this person is shaking. And in this lovely state, you can tell this person, calm down, all will be well. Let's go outside. Let's go for a walk. Let me cool you down. And the miracle happens. Your friend will also become smiley and usual selves. And remember, you all are little cells of big blocks. Do you see this picture? By calming just two people, you can calm the society, because each of these people will calm another two people, and another two people, and another two people. And you will see all these lovely smiling faces, not as stressed. And people can call somewhere and have a normal conversation, or just meet somewhere and have a normal conversation. Yes, it can be a discussion, it can be a debate, but it will be normal without all the name calling. And the autoimmune disease of the country will go away. So these are 4 easy steps that everyone can take. Cut off the noise. Stop checking social media and news every 5 minutes. Everyone will be fine. Eat well. Eat fresh food. You cook yourself from local produce. It is important for your physical body, and it is important for you to lower your stress level and burnout. And sleep well. And read. Read or listen to what you want to be. Spiritual, thoughtful, something for your soul. Maybe you like detective stories. You're entitled to read the detective stories and unwind. Reconnect with nature. Don't numb yourself. Rest. Go outside where you belong. And when all this happens, the society will stop having autoimmune disease, and we will start talking to each other, and all will be well. And of course, you're free to choose to follow these 4 simple steps and become happy, or